This is Chris Putnam-Pouliot, Friendly Neighborhood Librarian. In this screencast, Alyssa Urban, high school social studies teacher, and I will be demonstrating some great ways to use technology to ensure that every student can access the information they need for research projects or just for their own informational needs. First, I'm going to talk about online databases. An online database is a collection of articles published by reputable, trusted publishers. The information is more accurate than what students find when they just go on Google. This is how you get to your online database. We can go to my website, hmmsvt.com/library. And from this website, we click on Databases. We're going to look at the Gale InfoTrack databases, so we'll click on that. And it will ask you for a password, which your friendly neighborhood librarian can provide to you. We're going to click Proceed. And now we see the list of all the databases. It's possible using this Find box to search all of the databases at once, but this gives you a lot of results. So to give a more focused search, it's best to use one at a time. Today we're going to use opposing viewpoints in context, which is down a little bit. Whoops, right here. We're going to click on that link. And from here we have a few different ways to search. Students can browse the topics down here. They can look at the featured articles and videos, or they can just type their topic into the search bar. That's what we're going to do. We're going to look at healthcare today since that's such a hot topic. And now we're going to look at the topic page, Healthcare Issues. The sidebar right here gives us all different kinds of media that you can look at. There's news, magazines, journals. There's also videos, images, and audio. This is really good for differentiation because it reaches students with the multiple means of representation. This link right here is an overview of the article, so we'll click on View More. And here we can listen to the article.
Healthcare issues. In recent years, the availability and affordability of health insurance in the United States has become the subject of much debate.
As you can see, it highlights the words as it reads them, which is another great UDL feature. Now, if we go back to the main page, we're just going to hit the back button. You can see all of the other resources down below, featured viewpoints, news, magazines, etc. And this is where you can find items at all different reading levels. If you're looking for something for your more advanced students or you need complex texts, the academic journals are a great choice. So this is a great resource for finding things for all of your students. And my second demonstration is a free Chrome app called Read and Write Google. I'm going to move into Google Drive for this. This app can be used with any computer with the Chrome browser, and it works particularly well with Chromebooks. It was specifically designed as a reading and writing support software. This is an assistive technology that can be used for any student. This is how it works in Google Drive. You have to install the app, and I've already got it installed, and it will show up here. If we click on this, we see the different options. The first thing you can do is make it play or read your article. We'll highlight it and make it play.
Read and Write Google. Read and Write Google. This is a free app for the Google Chrome operating system. It is already...
And I'm going to pause it there. And I can also stop it. So the free version has the text-to-speech and the translator, and then the premium version has some more tools like the talking dictionary, a picture dictionary, highlighters, and fact finders. And there's also a version that you can purchase for the PC. So the highlighter works like this. We can highlight a word. Whoops. And we can highlight it in different colors. So students could highlight the main ideas of the sentence or whatever they want to do. There's also the dictionary right here. And it looked up options this time instead of dictionary, but that's okay. And there's a picture dictionary. Okay. Another thing that's really nice is the vocabulary list. Whatever you highlight will go into the vocabulary list, and it will create a document for you with all of those words and their definitions. It takes a second, but it makes a new Google Doc for you. And here it is coming up right here. So if they have the picture in the picture dictionary, it will be there. So this can also be used in a regular website. We're going to go to Wikipedia. On the regular website, it doesn't have as many features, but it still will read to you. So I'm going to look up healthcare again because that's on my mind. And if we highlight a piece and go up here to a read and write sign, you have to click on the hover speech and then click on this. And it should read. There we go. And I'll stop it there. So this is a very useful app for differentiation. And now I am going to hand it over to Alyssa.
Thank you, Chris. And now I'm going to talk about 3 more tools to help your students search for information online, no matter what their interest or abilities. The first tool is a very simple one. It's just something you can do within the Google search page. For example, if you type in a subject such as the Civil War and hit search, you will get many results. Under search tools, if you click on that, you can filter your search results. Under all results, there's an option to select reading level. You get 3 options for reading level: basic, intermediate, and advanced. You can demonstrate this to students and allow them to choose the level they feel comfortable with. Google will then filter the results based on that choice. The next tool to help students search for information is something called IPL. It's a database that allows students to find information, and it has been filtered by librarians to provide reliable sources. The great thing about IPL is when you search a topic, such as the Civil War, you can also filter your results. You can filter your results by subject, newspapers, magazines, special collections, and by whether you want it for kids or for teens. No matter what the age group of the students you're working with, you can allow them to choose based on their reading level and their preference. IPL will filter your results based on that decision. The third tool I'm going to talk about is a little bit more elaborate. This is something called Instagrok. At Instagrok, you can enter your subject, such as the Civil War, click Grok, and the results you get are split up into a conceptual web. There are many features of this web that I'll go over right now. At the center of the web is the subject you searched for. Branching out from the web are different topics related to your search. When you click on a particular box, such as Civil War, you will end up with another box that looks like this. Here you can find information split into several different categories. You can find key facts, other websites, videos, images, concepts associated with the topic, and a place for students to add notes. This is especially powerful because once students conduct their research, they usually want to keep track of it. Instagrok allows you to create a free account and to keep track of all your groks. You can also share them with other people, which would make reporting out very easy. One additional feature of Instagrok is the difficulty level. It allows you to choose between 3 different levels of difficulty, demonstrated by the ABC board and Einstein. You can go basic with the ABC board. You can go medium, or you can go advanced with the Einstein. One other feature of Instagrok is that it allows students to examine the results they got and to choose whether or not they want to keep those results. They can eliminate things that aren't helpful to their searches. The great thing about Instagrok is its flexibility and its appeal to visual learners, as well as learners who are of differing reading levels. That's all we have for now. Thank you very much.